Allow your body to grow just gently heavy, just enough so you can feel your sit bones on your chair. If you're sitting, really feel your feet rooting and grounding into the floor below you. Taking a couple of slow, gentle, calming belly breaths. Today we're wandering into a beautiful winter forest. There are both evergreen trees and deciduous trees that have dropped all of their leaves. All the trees and the ground are coated with a beautiful layer of snow. And the forest and the world all around us is wonderfully silent, calm, muted. And this incredible external silence brings us instantly into connection with this wonderful inner silence, peacefulness, and presence within. It's a reminder of how easily we can step into our own inner stillness. And we look out in this incredible forest, taking in the trees, their different shapes and sizes, the colors of the different evergreen trees, the colors and textures of the bark of the different tree trunks of the deciduous trees that are bare in the winter months now. And as our gaze floats through the forest floor, we come upon some different tree trunks. They're sort of strange, a different brownish color and texture, size and shape that's unlike the rest of the trees in the forest around us. We allow our eyes to follow them upward slowly and gently. Rising up, they're tall and slender. And as our gaze continues to lift up more and more, and we look in between the trees and our eyes and our brain make sense of what we're seeing, there's the slightest movement that gives us even more information as we realize that these are not tree trunks at all. They rise up and lift up, connecting to this immensely powerful, strong body. Long neck, beautifully, wonderfully powerful head, and absolutely enormous, wonderful crown of antlers. And just as we take in full realization of what we're seeing, this incredible moose slowly turns and looks right at us. And even though he has this exquisitely huge, graceful, incredible crown of antlers, he somehow navigates in between the trees so gracefully, so elegantly, with incredible calm and poise, without running into them, without getting his antlers tangled in any of the branches. Every single step is intentional, is calm, is powerful. He takes one silent step after another, moving towards us, until he stands right in front of us. He is so tall, so incredible. We gaze up at him in wonder, in delight, with goosebumps and delightful shivers running up and down our spines, beautiful, wonderful awe at his incredible majesty. He is so enormous, so powerful and strong, and yet incredibly gentle, calm, peaceful, graceful. And he bows his head towards us ever so gently, and we feel this invitation. He's inviting us to reach up and connect with him. And we reach at first one hand and then the other, and we place our palms gently over the space on his forehead, just above his eyes, in between his eyes and his antlers. And this incredible gold and amber light begins to pour out of his head into our fingertips. It flows in through our fingertips, filling our fingers, the palms and backs of our hands, our wrists. It flows down our forearms, our elbows, our upper arms, into our shoulders. It flows into our chests and backs, filling our hearts with this incredible gold and amber energy. It pours down our torsos, through our ribs, all of our organs, filling our abdomens, our bellies, our hips, pelvis, glutes, down through our legs, all the way down thighs and knees, calves, shins, ankles, down through the tops and bottoms of our feet, through our toes. And it winds down and roots down into the earth below our feet. So we have this incredible foundation of roots beneath us, just as all the trees around us are held steadfast by their roots. This wonderful gold and amber light continues to fill our heart space and rises up through our shoulders, into our neck, into our jaws, the base of our skull, winding up, filling our whole heads, our faces, our minds, our whole bodies and beings. And it begins to rise up, to lift up out the top of our heads, winding up into the space above our heads, as if we too are growing our very own pair of antlers. Beautiful golden amber light antlers that lift up, rise up, point upwards towards the heaven, towards the sky, towards the clouds, the way all the trees lift up and rise up towards the sun, the way our moose friends' antlers lift upward. So we are simultaneously rooted down into the earth through our feet, lifted upwards with these incredible antlers of light growing up out the tops of our heads. And this wonderful golden amber light continues to circulate throughout our entire bodies effortlessly. This incredible strength and power, gentleness, grace, elegance, poise, confidence, all of this exquisiteness that we witnessed in this powerful moose now flows through our whole bodies, our whole beings, fluidly, powerfully, gently. And slowly, gradually, he winks his big, beautiful brown eyes at us and takes one slow, gentle step back. He winks again and nods his head again one last time in acknowledgement, and we lift our hands palm to palm to our forehead in a reverent bow of gratitude. And as he slowly walks away silently through the forest, we realize that he has not given us all of his strength and energy and power. Everything that we saw in him, that we admired in him, has already been with us, has already existed within us. He simply reminded us of our truth. We take in a gentle breath as we watch this elegant creature wandering through the forest silently with as much poise, grace, and elegance as he had when he walked towards us. As he walks away, we look down and see a pair of moose antlers resting on the ground against the base of a tree. Evidence that reminds us that these incredible creatures shed their antlers every single year. They shed them, they release them, and they grow a new set of antlers every single year. this incredible energy of renewal rises up in them every year. They effortlessly let go of everything that is outgrown, everything that is not useful anymore, and they step into this abundant energy of renewal. Just as we have this energy of renewal within ourselves. All of the grace, the power and strength, the poise, confidence, all this goodness that we witness in our beautiful moose friend and in the world around us, we are only able to see because it already exists within us. We take 3 deep, wonderfully nourishing breaths and anchor in this remembering to our bodies, our minds, our hearts, our spirits. And we carry our renewed and remembered truth forward with us into our day and the rest of our lives.